Hello everyone, it's Guy36, and welcome back to Payday 2, the new update and the brand new McShay Weapn pack number 3. Real quick, I have been gone this month. I personally took a just personal mental hiatus from just YouTube this first month of January. But to be honest, coming out of this month, coming into February, I feel very rejuvenated and ready to go bring out the content for you guys for this year, because this year is the year of Payday 3. I'll talk a little bit more about that in another video. But anyway, this brand new DLC brings upon us 3 new weapons. I want to showcase the new sniper rifle. It's a secondary, and it's the Argon G2 sniper rifle. Here's what it looks like. And it's actually a pistol. Yeah. Especially when you take off, when you put on the iron sights on this thing, to give a better comparison on what this is like, if you've played GTA 5, this is pretty much the marksman pistol. It looks strikingly similar, especially with the animations and all that. You even cock back the hammer in the reload animation. And there's also a brand new scope sight to go along with it. The Terrace Optic. It has a backup sight with the newly added McShay 2. And also has its own, and all 3 of these weapons also have unique versions. I forgot what they're exclusive sets. This is the exclusive set for this thing does, and here's the stat changes. Increase the damage, decrease the total ammo, and hit on concealment. While that damage is important, do keep in mind my testing will be strictly on the Deathsentance difficulty. And what I will say immediately is that 480 damage is still plenty enough to one-shot a heavy SWAT. So that's up to you if you want the extra damage. Maybe it's good for some breakpoints on special units, but as far as common heavy SWATs are concerned under the Deathsentance difficulty, 480 damage is plenty. Onto the primaries of the weapon, which in my opinion are the real crazy for this pack, and weapons I honestly didn't expect to come to Payday. First, I want to show the Archon. This is the first time I'm seeing these names. These are ridiculous. The Archon HC light machine gun. And I actually do know a little bit about these ones. In real life, this is actually the H car. It's basically a modernized BAR. The BAR being the squad automatic weapon for the United States military in World War I and World War II, chambered in 30-06. That remains unchanged for the H car, the Acron. And while the H car, Acron, in real life serves more as a battle rifle or DMR, I guess if you look at it, it's grandfather. I guess it's more or less grandfathered as a light machine gun technically, because the BAR was the light machine gun for the U.S. military at the time. So, yeah, it's weird. Here's the attachments. Well, it even has a DMR kit, which is really interesting. Which is really going to be interesting for breakpoints. And it also has an exclusive set. Also comes with your basic magazine and extended magazine options, I suppose. And it doesn't bring its own sight. I don't believe it brings its own slug. Nope. So there's the BR, there's the stats. And this is what the exclusive set looks like, minus the optic. The optic is just the biometric I forgot what it's called. It's called the biometric analyzer added in the previous McShay mod pack, or the first one, I remember. I just have this on just for the purpose of testing, but everything else you see on these weapons are how they will look out the box. The exclusive set, this is what it does. It gives you more ammunition, much greater rate of fire, a boost to your accuracy and stability while hitting on your damage. And also, the exclusive sets are immediately unlocked on the purchase of this DLC. For unique attachments for this weapon, here are the... Oh, my bad. For unique attachments, here are the barrels. I don't believe there's a new barrel. There is a new barrel exit. The Buckeye suppressor. I don't believe there's again, no new gadget. There's the magazines. No new sight, I believe. Yep, no new sight. And no new stock. And this next and final weapon of this weapon pack is a real oddity that I really was caught off guard when they showed. So here you go, the Rodon 3B rifle. This might look crazy to you, but believe it or not, this is actually something I'm aware of, because this is an actual real life designed weapon that was actually put in Russian military trials against the likes of the AK-47. In real life, it's called the TKB 059. And like it's shown in game, in real life, it's literally a triple-barreled assault rifle with the size of 3 magazines just chucked in there. Obviously, it didn't pass trials. That's all you need to know. But in Payday 2, it is an assault rifle that serves an interesting role, because it has, like every other weapon, it has 2 fire modes, automatic and single fire. However, the single fire is actually more of a 3-round burst, because when you switch to the single fire, when you pull the trigger, instead of shooting out 1 bullet, it actually shoots out 3. And like every other weapon in this pack, it also comes with its unique exclusive set. This is what that looks like, minus the optical sight, and these are the stats. Yeah, it really looks like really crazy. So in this video, what I want to do is just show off the base. Let me preface this: the base form of these weapons, taking on a heavy SWAT and a bulldozer, and then a minigun bulldozer. Just to show you the range of what you're looking at. Keep in mind, damage boosting skills do exist and will impact the effectiveness of these weapons. But as far as the base weapons are concerned, I'm gonna put them to the test, see how they do, and tell you in my opinion, if they're worth it or not. Again, you don't have to listen to my opinion. You can just hear me talk if you want. But yeah, on to the testing. Ow. Anyway, yeah, so here we have the pistol, the marksman pistol. Sniper rifle that is capable, since it is a sniper rifle, it is very much capable of penetrating shields. Check it. Very cool. Also, for this testing, I will have absolutely no skills nor AI. So just to show, this is the triple barrel assault rifle with the fast and furious perk guard. It does 63 damage, meaning it's in the 4 bullet range, because a 64 damage weapon when shooting a Zeal will take 4 shots to the head to kill. Since it's a 63 damage bullet, when we're in automatic mode, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bullets to kill. Breakpoints, they are important. And just to show again, this is the version of the marksman pistol without the exclusive set, so it only does 480 damage. Here's how that looks like. Against a Zeal, perfectly fine to 1-tap. Again, the exclusive set might do you favors in terms of hitting breakpoints against tasers, cloakers, medics, and the likes of bulldozers, but as far as heavy SWAT is concerned, 480 will do you just fine. And this thing actually works. Sweet. So, that's not what I wanted to show. Interestingly, though this thing does 63 damage, and again, I will show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-shot kill in the automatic mode. Look what happens when I switch it to the semi-automatic mode, or what I like to say is the 3-round burst. Sorta. It's a 3-shot, 1-shot kill. And when I actually did test this weapon earlier, because this is the first thing I checked out before. And that is hella weird. Oh, I think I hit him in the body. Boop. Wow. Alright. Eat that. Ha. So again, let me show you again. Directly in the skull, I'm in 3 bullets, he's dead. But when I switch back to automatic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's happening here? You might be asking. Well, I think I've come up with an explanation. And to help me interpret, to help illustrate that, I brought out my friend, the calculator. So, a heavy SWAT on Deathsentance has 960 health. On that same difficulty, the heavy SWATs have a headshot multiplier of 3. Meaning, let's say you have a weapon that does 100 damage. You hit a heavy SWAT in the head, that 100 damage gets multiplied by 3 and turns to 300. So you did 300 damage. What I believe is happening, if you look at the base damage, and keep in mind this weapon does have the Fast and Furious perk card, so it does 5% more, so it does 63 damage. Times that by 3. Alright? You have 189. 189, we already showed, that takes 5 shots to kill in automatic mode. But like, when you switch it to the single fire 3-round burst, those 3 bullets is all it needs to kill the heavy SWAT. So what I think is happening is that it's recognizing those 3 bullets individually as 63 damage shots multiplying by 3, each becoming 189. And when you multiply 189 by 3, it's 567, which still isn't enough to kill a heavy SWAT. So what I think is going on is, on top of the fact that it's recognizing those 3 shots individually, it also is solely a single shot, because this game doesn't actually have a 3-round burst mechanic. So what I think is happening is they ran around that and made the single round burst, but made the single bullet fire a 3-round burst. Meaning not only is it applying each bullet with its own damage, each doing its 3 times multiplier, since it's just one trigger pull that releases 1 bullet, quote unquote, that 1 bullet also has its own 3 times multiplier. Meaning, if you multiply this by 3, it's that. That's just my theory. I don't know if I'm correct in saying that, but that's kind of what I'm corroborating up into why this thing is able to one-shot a heavy SWAT in the 3-round single fire 3-round burst mode, but unable to do so in automatic. Again, in automatic, it kills in 5. And in single 3-round burst, does it in just 3. So just an interesting thought. So let's move on. Let's move on to a pump shotgun bulldozer. And check this animation out. That looks cool. Back in the shield. So with the Miss Marksman pistol, let's see how much it takes to kill him, just for novelty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bulldozer's down.
2 for the faceplate, and then 8 to the actual face, so your entire ammo capacity with this thing. Like I said, the increase in the damage with the exclusive might give you some breakpoints, but you also have crits, berserk, and shotgun skills. But that was just novelty. Now let's try that. Now let's try that same test with this thing. So let me just pop this thing's faceplate. So, in approximately how many bullets would it take in its automatic function? So there's the health bar at the right there on the sight. 1.
I took out the bulldozer.
So it took 42 bullets. 42 bullets, 1 whole trigger pull, and automatic fire. Let's try that again in single fire. So to simplify my words from earlier, each trigger pull in this mode is technically 1 trigger pull, so 1 bullet, although 1 bullet is actually 3 bullets. So again, let's pop this thing's faceplate off. Boop. And again, look at the sight. That's its health. And let's see how much it takes in this single fire triple burst to kill a bulldozer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The bulldozer's history.
So, and then in 11 trigger pulls and 11 quote-unquote shots, you kill a bulldozer. And look at the ammo count. I have 57 left in my magazine as opposed to 48. So, if you have, let's say if you have a trigger finger, that means you can do something around the lines of this with a single fire.
The bulldozer taken care of.
Now imagine that with damage increasing skills. And let's see that again, but if I just go full on unadulterated automatic fire.
The bulldozer's history.
Again, yeah, that's insane. So personally, my immediate thoughts coming out of this is that I might use this weapon more as DMR than the actual DMR like LMG in this DLC pack. An interesting thing, I also tested earlier that this weapon with the exclusive set, which does decrease the damage, also does something similar because of my proposed theory I explained earlier. So yeah, let's just do one more test with the minigun dozer, and then we're on our way to the H car. For the marksman pistol, since the bulldozer I believe has double the health of regular bulldozers, you can just say, so for the sake of time, you can just understand that for the marksman pistol, just imagine double the results for the pump bulldozer applying on the minigun bulldozer. Same thing applies all across, but for entertainment purposes, let's just check this out. So, in full automatic, not even a mag. Not even a mag.
The bulldozer's taken care
Now
of.
let's do that again, but in the single fire, triple round, 3-round burst. So, pop the faceplate, and let's check this. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
The bulldozer's down.
Yeah, I can only imagine that with damage increasing skills. So overall, this thing being an assault rifle means it doesn't have the stupid damage fall off or reduction, meaning it could probably be an incredible DMR when you get it to 100 accuracy. And the marksman pistol on paper is quite the novelty, and I respect it. Honestly, it might be something I'll use occasionally here and then. So, those were the marksman pistol and the triple round assault rifle. Now on to the H car LMG DMR thing. So, I brought out the marksman pistol with the exclusive set just so you can see it more closer in person. I can already see a friggin' texture glitch. Your hands go through and okay, it looks dumb. Well, that's not our purpose. Our objective is to test out the H car, which is an assault, which is an LMG for some reason. So yeah. Here's the health, and here's how many shots it takes at base with no attachments. In its base form with the Fast and Furious perk card, it does 134.4 damage. And let's see how many shots it takes to kill. 1, 2. Alright, 2 shots to kill. I was expecting that because the breakpoint to kill heavies in 2 shots is 128, proven by the high damage and LMGs, such as the M60 and the RPK, which are capable of hitting 128 damage, which is the breakpoint to kill heavy SWATs in 2 shots. To kill heavy SWATs in 1 shot is 225 and above, for those wondering. I don't think automatic fire is going to change that. Nope, it doesn't. That was just a quirk of the other weapon. Again, just so you can see. 1, 2. So, this is actually going to be a test I'm going to do 3 times. One for the base weapon, one for the weapon with the DMRK barrel attachment, and the other with the special exclusive set. So I'm gonna blow through this because this, at least its damage profile, is not necessarily something new. So we gotta break the faceplate. And let's see how many bullets it takes.
I took out the bulldozer.
So around 20 bullets. I was kind of spraying a little bit, so let's just try that again. Boom, 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 boom.
You think that's gonna stop me?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, what? 21. So if I had to put it, I'd say a range about 18 to 21 bullets, which is not bad. It's perfectly fine, perfectly serviceable. You just have to hit your shots, be accurate, and you're good. Keep in mind, I am also testing this with the base weapon, so that means also base accuracy, which means that spread is going to be probably affecting the shots to kill. Alright, so the minigun bulldozer, again, we're going to break its faceplate. Bop. Bop. Let's see how many shots it takes to kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
The bulldozer's
So,
taken care of.
36 bullets. Keep in mind, that's just the base weapons. Do understand, with damage increasing skills and crits, these weapons can be very, very strong. So yeah, all in all, this thing looks very sleek, and I'll see. Personally, I'll just see. Because I personally love the look of the bar, which the H car is something I never really gave a thought to, but hey, to each their own. I don't think it's a waste, but perhaps its market barrel and its exclusive set will improve my opinion. Okay, so we're back with the DMR kit for the H car LMG assault rifle DMR. In its base form with the Fast and Furious perk card, the H car with the DMR kit does 176.4 damage? Around there, some decimal, I forgot, I'm sorry. Again, let's see how many talks this takes to kill. And also, as a trade-off, it does take a hit on your accuracy. It gives you increase in your accuracy, a hit on your stability, a hit on your ammunition as well, and as well as your pickup rate. So, out of a heavy SWAT, let's see how many shots it takes to kill. Remember, 176.4 damage. 2 shot. Again, just in case you missed it. 1, 2. Also automatic form. Shouldn't change that, but yeah, 1, 2. So that takes 2 shots. This DMR kit I feel like would be way more helpful in terms of hitting breakpoints for just clearing out special units and of the such. So let's check out a pump action bulldozer. 1, 2. Oh, and I forgot to turn on my bots. Oh no, they don't give me damage though, so I should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14 bullets to kill a bulldozer. 14 bullets if their faceplate is completely off to kill a pump action bulldozer. Now a minigun bulldozer, again it's double the health, but I will still be demonstrating. 1, 2.
Like that would stop me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bulldozer's down.
And like I mentioned before, since the minigun dozer is double the health of the pump dozer, or I'm pretty sure any of the dozers minus the medic dozer, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It takes double the shots, so it takes 28 shots to kill a Ningadozer. Honestly, for my first time trying out these weapons in a controlled environment, I feel like the DMR H card feels, I think, the most unnecessary, but there's likely is a purpose. Keep in mind, I am only testing the base forms of these weapons, the more just like tuned out version of these weapons with suppressor skills or reckless stability accuracy increases and damage boosts such as crits, berserker, and overkill do all play a factor into making these weapons extremely strong and powerful. I'm just showing you just so you can see the potential quirks of these weapons and just how they look and overall feel of them. So yeah, this has been the H car with the DMR kit barrel. Again, this is an LMG in-game. It's a little bit confusing when you try to look for it. Now on to the H car with the very special exclusive set. Now here we are with the H card with the exclusive set. This is what it looks like, minus the optic sight for testing. And like I mentioned before, what this does is give you a massive increase in ammunition, magazine, and reserve. It gives you a massive increase in your small increase in your accuracy and stability. Gives you a big increase in your rate of fire, but it hits your damage, taking it down to 92.7, I believe. Now, here's what that looks like for a... Oh, that's the wrong guy. Goodbye. Now, Zeal. And here's how it looks like on a heavy SWAT. Again, we are on the Deathsentance difficulty for all my testing. And that is Matryoshka doll. Love to see it. Alright, here we go. It takes 1, 2, 3. A 3-shot kill. And again, I'll try semi-automatic, just in case. 1, 2, 3. 3-shot kill. So let's say, oh, yo, I'm running around. I'm running on the highest. Okay, let's say I'm doing an objective over here. Oh, I'm running. Oh, yo, there's a guy. Yeah, 1,000 rate of fire, by the way. Okay, let me try to do that a bit more seriously. You know, come around the corner. Let's say I'm coming out of doing an objective. Oh, well, it's a Zeal. Keep in mind, my accuracy is terrible. So yeah, it is a 3-shot kill. And let's try that on a bulldozer. So, bop. Bop. And here we go. Let's let it rip. So like 72 in the mag. I reload. Alright, so around 28 bullets. So 28 bullets. I'll do that again, but on a semi-automatic just to be given a proper range.
I took out the bulldozer.
40. Strange. Yeah, I'd say I trust more with that 28 to 30 damage number. Again, double, but for entertainment, I'll show it off. Boop. Oh. Come on. Boop. Alright, automatic.
Bulldozer's down.
Yeah, I'd say just... Yep. I'll humor this on more and do it in single fire. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. I'm not counting all that.
Bulldozer's history.
So literally 69 bullets. Nice. So yeah, overall, this thing does look cool. It is very interesting. And this is just a showcase of the not really a showcase, more of a test of these weapons in a controlled environment. You are welcome to make your own judgments whether or not you wish to purchase DS DLC. I feel like I personally liked a lot the weapons in this pack, so I might just try them out myself in more detailed, fine-tuned builds. And that's generally my opinion on these weapons. It seems like a very interesting pack, a very very unique pack with weapons I never thought would come to Payday. So overall, I'd give these, in terms of viability on Death Sentence, in terms of a controlled environment, a potential viability, I'd say a very strong 8 across the board for all the weapons. A very strong 8, and potentially a 10 if I if I go ahead and fine tune them. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're up to make your own judgment, your own calls. It is your money. You spend it how you see fit. This has been the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for 55 subscribers. We crushed my goal for last year. I wanted to get just 50 at the end of the year, but we got 55. Now let's try to get, my goal this year is to try to get 100. And see where we can go from there. Much more content to come in the future, including a much more detailed look at these weapons. Thank you so much for your time. Skeletonets out. Stay safe, everyone.